Okay, let's talk about AGGRO DR1FT, the new Harmony Korine film. I don't have a script for this video. I watched it last night, and let's just talk about it. Cause holy shit, what do I even say about this movie? Ever since it was shown at TIFF, the buzz around this film has just made myself so morbidly curious about what this film is about and what it's like. People were explaining it like it was some kind of experience that you just had to see, that it was so dog shit or it was just so revolutionary for cinema. This whole time, the only thing that I had was the trailer and just some discussion. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, this looks cool. You know, like nobody's done a infrared film before. And while it seems cool, they literally don't do anything with it other than the fact that it's just filmed in infrared and it switches every once in a while. I'm familiar with Harmony's style and his films, but the whole time I was watching it, I was thinking, where is this gonna go? Because there's a lot of times where the main character, which I don't even know the name of, Bo, the whole time, he's just saying, I am the greatest assassin. I get paid big money for my family, and I love my family, and I'm so good at what I do. And we don't see what he does. We don't see jack shit. He probably kills about one person throughout the whole film, and the rest of the time is spent walking around, driving. We see like people twerking in infrared. It's really just, it's a mess, but it's like mesmerizing at the same time. The fact that it is filmed in infrared is the reason why this film is even remotely interesting. It's not because it's actually a genuinely interesting story, it's just because it's filmed in infrared. They rented a NASA camera for a day and got drunk and just filmed the whole thing. It's stupid. It was cool for like the first 25 minutes, but after that, it just became so repetitive and it felt like watching an 80-minute music video, except the music just kept looping and looping. We have this... It played almost throughout the whole film. Again, like the first maybe 25 minutes of this movie have some slight, like, it's almost interesting, it's almost good, but then it's just like, we're not gonna do anything with these interesting ideas. Because he's an assassin and then he'll kill some people in some cool ways. Like, imagine if John Wick was filmed with heat cameras. Like, I mean, I guess that would be cool, that's an idea. But half of the scenes are them standing around, walking around, talking to each other, doing very little. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they use AI in the movie. If you took AI out of the movie, again, it would be the exact same. What it's used for is just to make the film more trippy, I guess. They show a lot of gears and skulls phasing in and out of people's faces. I'll show some clips in this video, but unless you're on drugs, like this is the dumbest fucking movie ever made. Harmony is basically just trolling at this point, and I think it's very funny. It's funny because he knows it's bad, and he is basically hyping this film up to be the thing that comes after movies. They're like, oh, this is what comes after movies. This is like so far beyond cinema.
When we're making it, I was like, you know, what is there something that comes after conventional film?
I don't know what he's talking about. He says it's based cinema.
I just try to make that shit as base as possible. I just try to make it based. I try to bring the heat. That's all I try to do.
It's weird because I've never seen a movie be so divided. Like, people either really like the movie and what it's trying to do, or they're like me and I'm just like so fucking clueless on how to feel about it. What leans me more into hating it is the script. The script is so...
Dropping bodies. Dropping souls. red shining ghouls.
Oh my god.
We will dance, my friend.
What do I even say? Oh. At a certain point, I thought maybe the script itself was AI. There's this lengthy scene with Travis Scott, and then he starts talking about doing it. He's like, you gotta wake up and do it. You gotta go to sleep and do it.
Go to sleep, do it, get up, do it. Even when you sleep, do it. If not, you get dumped.
They had to have been improvising every line of dialogue in this film. And also this really goofy guy, this really goofy character, which I don't know what purpose he served to the plot. His ADR was so atrocious.
I want you to know this is my world, but it can be yours. All that you see, the bay, the women, the bikini, the sun and the moon, I give it all to you. It all can be yours, Bo.
Yes.
You have to do this for me, to kill the big guy. So this is for big money.
I couldn't fucking believe that I paid $16 to see this. I think it was because I was so baffled into believing for the past 8 months that this was actually something worth my time, something worth paying $16 for. Will I see this again? Maybe. Only if I'm with the right group of friends. I will not watch this alone again. I don't know. Aggro Drift is...
Just try to make that shit as base as possible. I just try to make it base.
It's a collection of shots. It's a collection of frames. Aggro Drift, everybody. It's a thing from this year, and I watched it. It's a 4 out of 10. Well, hope you enjoyed that review of Aggro Drift. Don't buy or watch this film. That's all I got. See you later.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.